Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3 Reunion Part 1. Okay, y'all. Okay, so let me just go ahead and tell y'all right now. I don't know what the hell was going on because the episode was all over the place, child. It was all over the damn place. I don't know what they was doing with the editing this episode. Prima Donna went from on the stage with her hair done to being on the side of the stage with her hair not done. It was just a lot of continuity issues. And I know they usually take these things out of order, you know, and I just kind of felt like it was just all over the place. I think by the time we got to the second half hour, things started to pick up and things started to get good. So let's go ahead and get into these looks first. Claudia Jordan is the host. I like Claudia Jordan. Not sure how I feel about this decision to make her the host. She is good at this type of thing. This is what she does. But ultimately, this cast is entirely too unruly at times. And I don't know if she actually has control of the stage or if they just edited it in a way to make it look like she had control of the stage, you know, because they be going back and forth and she be trying to get a word in and she could not. And then all of a sudden she'd start talking and everybody would shut up. Like, look like they edited that way. But yeah, okay. Amara, what's going on? What in the 70s disco ball is Amara La Negra wearing? Like, I just feel like she's always wearing these extremely gaudy dresses that were popping in like 92, 93. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it's just, you know, y'all know when shit be too sparkly and too big, it's just too damn much. That's just how I feel about it. I think Prima Donna is another one that just had way too much going on. All of the damn glitter and rhinestone and feathers and shit. Like, I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like she looked beautiful, like standing up. I think she looked beautiful. But the feathers I'm not a fan of. I do like the lace. I like the stones on the shoulder. I thought her wig and makeup application were flawless. But I do feel like Prima Donna did way too much this reunion. Like, she made my nerves bad. She was talking too fast. She was doing too much. And everybody on this damn cast talked too damn fast. And I do understand because, you know, I say all the time that Miami is like New Orleans. And they kind of be like us when it comes to certain things. But all in all, I just kind of feel like Pre needed to calm the hell down. I think that Claudia Jordan was being drowned by pink glitter. I think that happened. I think the outfit that I probably liked the most was, I thought Suki looked beautiful. I'm going to say that. Like, I think of the dresses that I was paying attention to, Suki's, I love that green on her. I thought that her makeup was very pretty. I thought far away they put way too much highlighter on her, but close up it looked very beautiful. I thought her wig was beautiful. Suki was like one of my favorite looks, to be honest with y'all. I like that Trina was wearing the Versace print suit. I thought that was cute. It's in theme with the whole Miami feel. You know what I'm saying? So I thought she looked good. I thought her tits looked great. You know, we're not gonna act like, you know, things are supposed to look expensive at Love and Hip Hop Miami Reunion. That's no shade to Trina, because I'm sure I can't afford whatever the hell she had on. But, you know, it's just a lot of tackiness that goes on at the Love and Hip Hop Miami reunions. You know what I'm saying? Bobby, I don't even want to digest whatever Bobby was wearing. Like, the drapery was nice, but the fitting, I'm not sure. And then, you know, something with his face is just, y'all know he's done something. So something is just so jarring when you look at Bobby sometimes. He just didn't need to do that. He was just so pretty before. And now it's just like, you know, why? Who told you you needed that? They lied, but whatever. I thought Joy looked nice, you know, very nice dress, her regular long hair, you know what I mean? I didn't like Tip's dress, but I liked her hair and makeup. Trick had a Scully cap on. We appreciate that. He had like a suit jacket on, but I almost feel like Trick didn't even look like he was wearing a suit. So I was like so confused when I actually started to pay attention to what he was wearing, because I was like, is he wearing a suit? Because it didn't look like it at first. I wasn't too sure what he had on. Kendall was also in attendance, y'all. He's so cute. I love looking at him. So he was cute. What the hell was MJ wearing? Why were his knees out? Like, what was happening there? JoJo has stuffed herself into her clothing. And it's just like, okay, sis, live. So they start with Amara and MJ. He looked like everything he had on came from the women's section. But never mind. Okay, live your life, good sir. The status of their relationship. They are not together, but they are living together. I said that doesn't make any sense. Okay, that sounds like y'all are together. I don't know why y'all on this reunion stage lying to us. Shay is sitting next to her brother and she's hella aggressive to the point that I don't even remember what she had on because she was just doing so much screaming and hollering about how Amara needed to let MJ go and stop hurting her brother and move on. And I'm like, you need to find a man or find a hobby or something else to do because you are way too involved. I don't care that he comes and talks to you. You are his sister. You are there to be a sounding board. You are not there to bark at other people on his behalf, especially when he's asking you to shut up so that he can express how he feels to his woman. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, MJ is not letting anybody get between him and Amara's money. I mean Amara. Okay, he is not letting anybody get between him and Amara, and that includes his sister. So if she gonna keep making this hard on him, he gonna ask for her to be removed from the stage. I said no, he did not ask for her to be removed from the stage, but he did. But she ain't going no damn where. Okay, she is not going anywhere. Her hype ass is gonna sit right there on that stage. Then Amara says that, you know, I understand what you're saying, Shay, you know, because that's your brother, but I feel like everybody sees what he does for me, but, you know, they don't see what I do for him. I support him, you know, I took him to the Dominican Republic, you know, and da-da-da-da. And I'm just kind of like, Amara, what the hell are you talking about? Everybody in the audience look confused, okay? Girl, what are you saying? We know what you do for him, okay? He's living in your house. He does not have a job. Okay, we know what you do for him. Okay, the problem is it looked like he can't and won't be able to do for you if you can't do for y'all. Okay, and that is where the issue lies. And Amara is basically saying, you know, you can love someone, but sometimes, you know, you just need a break. I'm like, if y'all are living together, it's not a break. So I don't know what the hell Amara is talking about. Bobby was doing too much also. Okay, he had it under control, but he was doing way too much still. Okay, because he says he didn't understand why Amara broke up with MJ over what Annie said. And I'm like, okay, like nobody asked you, Bobby, but okay, fine. Bring up that point. Pre starts to talk fast and loud about how don't talk about Annie because she not here. And MJ says, but you was talking about me when I wasn't there. What are you talking about? I was like, yeah, Pre, if you don't stop. See, this right here, I was aggravated with Prima Donna right here. Okay, because she's sitting up there acting like she was trying to be on MJ's side, talking about, I'm not going to dog him out. You know, I'm not going to throw him up under the bus to his woman. I'm like, but that's exactly what you did, Prima Donna. What the hell are you talking about? When you brought Annie to meet with Amara without letting Amara know what was going on ahead of time, you not only disrespected and threw MJ up under the bus, but you did the same thing to Amara for some camera time. So don't do me. Then we got to talk about Prima Donna's accusation that Julian and Amara were actually having sex. Amara says, Julian, why don't you answer that, you know? And Priya's like, I don't need to hear nothing Julian had to say because we didn't already had a conversation. Julian says, we never slept together. They said that he slid in the bed. They didn't say they had sex. So when Prima Donna started talking about, well, you got a rape case then because you said that he slid in your bed. I said, bitch, just because he slid in the bed does not mean that sex happened. It means he tried and she told him to press. Okay, and he got out of her bed and took his drunk ass back in his bed. Nice try. You gotta be faster than that. Okay, like at the end of the day, I think we are very clear on what probably happened. If they both say they didn't have sex, they probably didn't. Like if Amara wanted to or said she did, like I don't feel like MJ would go anywhere if she had. Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and be real about that. And like she said, they not together, so why not tell the truth if you really trying to get rid of the nigga? But he ain't going nowhere. So I just kind of feel like Prima Donna was being messy and just trying to have camera time because she didn't want to have her personal life up on the show, but she also needed to get camera time. So if you're not gonna talk about your life, you got to be involved in somebody else's. And being that Prima Donna, you know, is a businesswoman and all of this, you know, she gonna go after one of the biggest people on the show. She knows she can't go after Trina. You gotta stay in her good graces. But she can go after Amara, even though, like Amara says, it's my show, bitch. You know, it is. Technically, she is one of the biggest people on the show at this point. The most liked, you know, all of that. So, well, maybe not the most liked, but The most like I think I can say that. Like, I love Amara. I love her. I think she's very talented. She's over the top. She can be very annoying. She can do things that don't make sense. She's the constant damsel in distress, but then the strong woman at the same damn time, which can sometimes be confusing, but we are women and we are multi-layered, and I am allowing her to be that way. Okay? So, yeah, I still like her. So, I just kind of feel like it would make sense if Prima Donna is trying to make a splash to try to start beef with Amara. And what way could she do that? By using her connection with MJ. Makes sense to me. Amara doesn't understand how Pri has the energy to be worrying about her twat. I said, no, not her twat. I told y'all. That's a whole early 90s reference. And why does Pri keep saying, you know, that I'm not an animal, sweetie, okay? I'm not trying to attack you, okay? I'm like, what are you talking about? Girl, shut up. Like, I hate when she says that. Like, because it's like, what you trying to say? She was an animal because you threw a drink at her and then she came at you? You threw a drink first. What are you talking about, Pri? Like, it's just a whole bunch of hypocrisy, gaslighting. You know, it's just really annoying. And it's starting to look very calculated to me. Trick walks away because he's not about to sit on stage and watch these females go back and forth with one another. MJ goes backstage to talk to Kendall, and they discuss the situation with JoJo. And he says ain't nothing ever happened with JoJo. JoJo says ain't nothing ever happened with MJ. So I don't even understand why that was a question that needed to be asked. Then they talk about Prima Donna being a product of her environment and being a reformed criminal and boo-boo stuff I didn't care about. Trick and Kendall are backstage getting people that was in the audience to vote. So there's that. And then we go through Trina and Julian's situation. And Trina says he stole from her. Her life was in his hands. It's no disrespect to Amara, but he got that $300,000 because of me. And then he left and he ain't never get in contact with me. And my mama died and he ain't never called me or nothing. Then they got people calling me telling me that they not getting paid and that he signed Amara to Rockstar Music and nobody ever told me about nothing. So how could that have happened? Julian says that he does know it's messed up that he never called her because he knows how much she cared about her mom, and it's probably something that will never be fixed, but he can only hope that maybe one day in the future that they can, you know, let it go. Trina says, I don't give a damn about a sorry, okay? I need to see some changed behavior. I'm like, okay. Trick comes back on stage and says that Julian just playing stupid. And what happened when you sold my music overseas? Okay, you gotta get the release. You can't just put the music out there without getting the release. Like, basically, Julian would take music that they couldn't release because they needed to get approval if they was using samples, okay? And he would just go and release the music overseas, and then people would come back and try to sue Trick and Trina. So he just do very messy business dealings, not doing what he's supposed to be doing by his artists. And Trick says, you know what, let me stop cursing and all of that. Let me stop cursing and yelling. Let me just say this. If he's so good, why ain't nobody here to defend him? I was like, that's a good point, Trick. That's a good point. They have several people connected to him on this stage, and not a nail one of y'all didn't spoke up on his behalf. Okay, Amara says, you know, I just think he has messy business dealings, you know, but I don't have anything to do with him and Trina's dealings. You know, she just really wants to separate herself from that. Okay, don't nobody want to smoke with Trina. Then we get to Prima Donna and Jocelyn's beef. Of course, Jocelyn is not there at the reunion because she said she ain't have time for this. Okay, she got some other shows to be on right now. Prima Donna doesn't know where the beef with Jocelyn started. Let her tell it. I said, okay, I guess. But Pri said she a punk for not showing up to not one scene after that whole pig situation. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, I'm just over it at this point because I think it's foolishness. Then they talk about how Jocelyn changed and she thinks she's better than everybody. I'm like, child, y'all need to tell us that. We know. Pri says at the end of the day, the bitch wish she was me. Okay, I had a healthy pregnancy. Okay, I ain't lying about a marriage. Okay, I wasn't doing cocaine while I was pregnant. Like, all this. Okay, I ain't all this. All right, all this. And then I felt like she was trying to like jump on, you know, the fat girl bandwagon basically. Like, I guess because, you know, everybody was talking about her weight. She was like, I came on the show postpartum, okay? I just had a baby, okay? This is at 3 C-sections, bitch, okay? I represent for the real bodies. I'm like, girl, that ain't even the point, okay? The point is your waist wasn't trained before the baby. And you sell waist trainers. So we wondering why the waist ain't never been trained. It's just funny. It's just funny at the end of the day. But Prima Donna is a beautiful girl, okay? She's beautiful. She has a great shape. We all know that, all right? And Jocelyn probably is hating on Prima Donna in one way or another because Jocelyn can be a hater. It is in her DNA. But ultimately, I feel like whatever they beef is, it's probably stupid. And I do think whatever the reason is, Prima Donna knows exactly what it is. I also feel like Prima Donna try to act like she don't do shit, but she messy and she be gaslighting people. So something about that makes me feel like you probably did some little underhanded shit that caused this beef. I don't know whether she did it first or you did it first, but I think it happened. But you look good, girl. You do look good. And then the good sis Santana comes out on stage so that we can discuss this whole situation with the club when he got shot. And I already told y'all that I believe Tip's side of this. So we ain't even really got to go back and forth about it. You know, ultimately, Trick was on the side and they asked him his opinion. And he said they should, you know, just go ahead and apologize. Let bi bitches be bi bitches, basically. And she apologizes if she said anything to hurt him. But at the end of the day, she's still saying the same thing she was saying before, that he took his pants down and was shaking his ass in the gentleman's club and the security guard told him to stop. Santana said that must have been a new security guard because he was in there enjoying having him a good time with his bitch. Okay, so he get her up out of here. I said, first of all, Santana, Tip been on this show for the past 3 seasons. Nobody is escorting her off the stage for you. So calm down. Why do you have the white eyeliner on the top of the on the top of the eye like that, child? I don't know. Child, I don't know. Okay, child, I don't know. I was dying laughing at Kendall backstage when Santana was on the stage. But Bobby gonna say that I think if it was a woman, then it wouldn't have been an issue. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's homophobic. That doesn't mean it's a hate crime. Because at a gentleman's club, they don't want a man to pull his pants down and shake his ass in front of everybody. Like, even though Santana is the good sis Santana and everything, you still a dude. That don't appear to be your gender identity. But child, I never know with you people. I never know. I don't want, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or offend nobody or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, like, sir, yeah, Bobby, that is exactly the reason why it's an issue and why it's a problem, because nobody wants to see a man shake his ass at a gentleman's club. If you were trying to prove that it was homophobic, then you could say a straight man shook his ass in there the other day and they didn't do that to him. Okay, like, some drunk ass straight man pulled his pants down, like, but they would probably do the exact same thing if he wasn't gay. Sitting up there talking about, I know everybody like think that we extra and all that, but everybody ain't extra. Everybody sometimes we just be chill. I said, no, you extra. You was extra on the scene of the crime, okay? You extra today. Santana, your ass is extra. Please stop, okay? Sitting up here trying to act like you calm or something. Boy, bye. Anyway, but they make up and it's all good. So then they bring out Nikki Natural. Y'all, I didn't know Nikki Natural was even sitting on the stage at first because I'm sitting up here typing my notes. And Trina is going off. Trina was heated as soon as the segment started. I mean, I almost felt like something had to have happened before we saw her because she was breathing hard and everything. But I guess just the sight of the bitch then got her all upset. Trick is trying to make the point that obviously Nikki didn't recognize how influential Trina was. And Trina was like, yeah, she couldn't see because she had it in her mouth. I was like, oh, we starting off early. Trina says, let me tell you something, okay? I don't never disrespect nobody that come around me, okay? I respect everybody, all right? So she wouldn't have even been in my space if it wasn't for Trick, okay? She wouldn't have even been around me, okay? Because that was for those 3 young ladies who I seen working and grinding. She is not a real artist. No, you're not a real artist. You're not a real artist, and I don't respect nothing you do. She's mad because she's beneath me, and she gonna always be beneath me. I was like, well, I mean, normally I would disagree with something like that, but I think the fact that, she made that point about Nikki sucking 90-year-old dick to take care of her dirty ass kids, child, when Trina hit that one, I was just like, well, I mean, I'ma stay out of it like everybody else. Y'all, that's terrible. Why would she call that girl kids dirty? Trina, you fucked up for that. Why you gonna call that girl kids dirty? You are wrong for that, okay? And I should talk about the bags under your eyes because you call that girl children dirty. Her kids ain't got nothing to do with this. Why you do that? But she had reminded us that she was from 15th Avenue. And when she said that, I was like, well, then, it is what it is. Because y'all, at first, Nikki Natural wasn't saying shit. She was sitting on stage quiet as a church mouse while Trina was going in. And then she started talking about how you supposed to be a role model. You supposed to be a role model. What? Girl, if you don't stop. Nikki goes backstage because Trina then got up and is trying to go for the girl. So she get up and she go backstage, talk to Kendall. And Nikki gets there, tries to grab the mic. He was like, no, I'm going to hold my own mic. Now, what you got to say? I was tired laughing. And she said that she didn't say anything to disrespect anybody. She didn't disrespect none of them. But if you come for her, she going to come for you. And Trick and Trina are the king and queen crabs of Miami. Trina say, bitch, talk all that shit to my face. Gonna talk all that shit backstage. Talk all that shit in real life. So now Trina trying to get backstage, but the security guards is trying to stop her, and she keeps saying, James, I told you, tell him don't touch me. Don't touch me. Telling the security guards don't touch her. Okay, security guards just backed up. Okay, but Trina, we can't let you get to this girl, right? So Trina gathers her family members. Joy, Bobby, let's go. Reunion over. Get your ass up, let's go. Okay, so they get up and they walk backstage, and then we see Trina beating on the door. Kendall was like, don't let her come back here. Y'all was dying laughing. Yo, okay, and then you could tell, y'all, I don't know what's wrong with Nikki. Okay, she was beating on that door. They had 6 people in front of that door trying to keep Trina from getting in that door. Okay, 6 people was standing in front of that damn door. Producers and security. It's serious. Okay, but Nikki, let me tell you something, sis. I know you don't know how to handle this, and I know you didn't know how to handle her coming at your neck the way she did, but you shouldn't have never jumped in that girl's face from Front Street. She was still mad about that shit, the way you jumped in her face and called her a bitch when she wasn't trying to come at you like that, when she was only trying to help you at the end of the day. Okay, she was trying to give you a second chance and everything, and you kept being disrespectful. You don't know how to stop talking out the side of your neck. Okay, you are not more famous. You are not more influential. You are not a better artist. None of that shit. So stop talking and running your mouth like you are when you're not, especially against the person that's trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't make no sense. And you could see when she was sitting there that she felt like shit. You could tell she felt like shit, but she still had to get up and run her mouth. And that's what she continued to do. And, you know, the episode ended with Trina trying to get past 6 people to get to the bitch. It's just like, oh, Lord. And I almost forgot when Trina said, I can't respect no bitch with kids that got braces. I said, wait a minute. I said, why? Why? Why you can't respect a bitch who got kids and they got braces too? Why? That was so messed up. That was so, because I instantly thought about Roxanne. Roxanne just got her braces on. But you can't be mad because a bitch got the good dental plan when they got, you know, a little older after they already had their kid. She was just yelling out shit, y'all. I know how the rib go. You just yell out anything. It don't even make no damn sense. Yo, she called that girl a dusty, dirty, brace teeth ass bitch. I said no. It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm not co-signing it. It's not okay that she talked about the kids. It's not okay. It's just fucking funny. It's terrible. But it was funny. Well, this reunion is going to get even more entertaining next week, it looks like. I can't wait. Well, y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much. See y'all in the next one.